December 28, 1925. He was one of the youngest of 8 children when his dad died. He went to school until the 8th grade, then dropped out to help his family during the Depression. He entered the Army during World War II at the age of 17 and served in the artillery, firing 105 howitzers in Germany for a year. He has many war stories about his time in the Army and a highly decorated World War II veteran who participated in many campaigns across Germany to rid the world of Adolf Hitler and the Nazi regime. He has been a speaker at many veterans events, including speaking at Veterans Day at Parkersburg High School, which was recorded and his speeches is archived in Washington, D.C. My friend is dedicated to helping veterans. He served on the board of directors with VFW and the DAV. He is a lifetime member of the American Legion and has many friends that are veterans. They always know they have a friend that they can count on in him. In 1985, he retired from Meson Express, where he was a professional truck driver who won several truck rodeos. Like for Brianna, she is holding up one of his uniforms right now that he wore with his time in service. This man is very active for 93 years old, and his mind is sharp as a tack. In 2016, he received his high school diploma from Parkersburg High School through the Red Cross after his son, who is a veteran service officer, filed the paperwork for him. He lives in South Parkersburg with his 2 house cats. He drives every day and is always busy. He also enjoys making wooden toys by hand for children. I'd like to share a story with you that shows you the heart and character of this man. My family was fishing at his son's pond last year. Our 4-year-old grandson had a brand new Spider-Man fishing pole that he was using, and he was so proud of how well he was doing. At one point, my grandson was on the dock with my wife, and he accidentally dropped the pole in the water. The water's about 10 foot deep, and we couldn't snag it. So here I go, I jumped right in. I tried to find it, but it was no use. My friend saw us come over. He saw how upset my grandson was, and like any grandparent would do, we told our grandson that we'd get him a new pole. The very next day, I got a call from my friend's son. His dad had gone back out there and dredged the pond until he found it. Right? He cleaned it up, set it there by the pond, so it'd be ready for our grandson when he returned. My wife and I called our grandson right away, and he was yelling and screaming with excitement because he was going to get his favorite fishing pole, the Spider-Man fishing pole, back. That was a year ago, and my grandson still remembers to this day who saved his favorite fishing pole. We, the board members of We Have Your Six, have the great honor of naming our future Veterans Barracks after this man. It will be called the Raymond C. Smith Transitional Barracks for Veterans. At this time, I would like to present to you my friend and fellow artillery veteran, Mr. Raymond Calvin Smith. Thank you for being my friend. You're a very true, dear friend to me. Would you like to say a couple words? Please turn around and face. What's that? You turn around so the crowd can see you. Let's give him another round of applause.